Hi, it's me, Orchid. We're doing a live class about the upper back today. So what we talked about yesterday, we talked about that a lot of times upper back is because if you look at, hi Instagram, hi Facebook. So when you, in our modern living, when we sit in chairs, these muscles get short, and when you stand up, that tugs on your lower back, and then the upper body also starts to curl forward. So when we're typing, when we're driving, when we're breastfeeding, all these things lead to hunched forward shoulders. So what we want to do is both stretch out these front muscles, right? Stretch this out, and then we also want to strengthen our upper backs, right? So you want to be able to strengthen the upper backs and then lengthen these muscles. So again, when you're curled forward, these actually get short. So sometimes it's even helpful to do massage here and then stretch out here and then also strengthen. So we're gonna do 3 poses today, okay? You ready? So let me show you. We're gonna start with cat-cow. All right, so I gotta come on over here. I hope you can still hear me. I don't know if you can hear Fiona in the background. So you want to be on all fours. Oh, I'm gonna take this off. So you want to inhale, sink the belly, look up, pull the head back towards the tailbone, and exhale around the back. And inhale, look up. Exhale forward. Inhale, look up. Great. So you want to do cat-cow to warm up the spine. And the next thing you want to do is baby cobra. So with baby cobra, you want to you're both opening up the chest and strengthening the upper back. So the way you do baby cobra, so from the front, it looks this way. You're here, and you lift up the upper body, and your hands are just slightly lifted off the mat. From the side, it looks like this. So you're on your belly, your forehead is to the mat, your toes are together, knees and ankles together, pressed against the mat, forehead to the mat, the hands are under the shoulders. Exhale all your air out, and then inhale, lift up. So you want to lift up, keep the feet pressed against the ground, and then just gently push a little bit here, and then lift your hands off the mat, and have the energy of pulling your elbows towards your own heels. And breathe here. So this is both strengthening the upper back and opening up the chest. So you want to hold that here. And then the next pose I want to teach you is bridge pose. So as oh hi Erin. I was talking to one of my students that's a Skype student online. I teach private one-on-ones online. She was talking about upper back pain, and so I'm making these videos specifically for her. But also, I mean, most people have some upper back and lower back pain, and I was like, "Oh, bridge, is that your favorite one? I'm going to break down bridge." And then I had a good laugh about, breaking down bridges. We usually want to build bridges, right? Okay, cool. So the next one we're going to do is bridge. So you come to lying on your back. So from lying on your back, fingertips just barely touch your heels. This way. Fingertips just barely touch your heels. You don't want to turn your head right and left here. You should stay in the middle. So with your fingertips, you just measure to barely touch your heels. So rather than your feet here, just barely touch the fingertips. And then you want to start by just curling up the tailbone. So you inhale, exhale, curl up the tailbone, just lift the tailbone, and then lift up one vertebrae at a time and really push the heels in the mat. Push the heels so hard into the mat that it lifts your hips up as high as they can go. So from your heels, you push, 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 push. And then you slightly rock to the right and the left. And then from your upper arms, you push your upper arms into the mat to lift up your chest higher. So you're digging your heels into the mat, and you're pushing with the whole straight arm into the mat to lift up the chest. So you see why that makes sense, right? So you want to, again, we are curling forward, forward, forward. Shoulders tend to curl forward. We want to do things to stretch out these muscles and strengthen the upper back so our hands can relax down, right? So I'll show you from the front. Bridge, your knees should be about this far apart, and then you lift up this way. So you don't want the knees to flail, you want them to stay in the middle. Cool. So I hope that this video is helpful to you. I'm gonna put a YouTube link in the Facebook, so if you want to re-watch this, also put any questions you have in the comments. Thanks for watching. I also wanted to let you know that I'm doing a class tonight here at my place at 6 o'clock. You're all welcome to come. 6 p.m. at my place. Message me if you don't already have my address. And then also I'm doing a teacher training June 1st through 21st. So if you're thinking about being a yoga teacher, let me know and I could talk details with you, as well as I'm offering 2 scholarships. So for $2,222. So if you're into that, if you're thinking about being a yoga teacher, I'd love to help you out with that. So talk to you guys later. Bye.